A new week begins as we're at Anfield Community Sports Centre for a trip to Lower Breck. So, nice and bright here at Lower Breck. Statistics for this one, 247 overall, 226 for Skem. Second against Lower Breck. We come here last season. Got beat 2-0 in the Senior Cup. Not a nice night, that one, to be honest. Could be back-to-back wins, which, as a Skem fan, is something we haven't seen for a while. Fourth in 1920, 25th football for the year. And it's also 70 attendances for the year. That might not sound much, but considering we got to 119 last year and 91 the year before, 17 July is pretty good. Lower Breck and Skem, 7:30. Half time, Lower Breck 0, Skem United 2. Two fairly decent goals first half, 33rd and 43rd. So far so good. So full time after fairly comfortable lead at half time. Full time Lower Breck 2, Skem United 2. Two goals that really could have been avoided. Both sides had a penalty, both were perfectly saved. So we move on. There's no senior Wigan game this week. So it's Wigan Warrington 19s on Saturday if anything changes. After a heat wave in the UK this week, out and about week 30, and we're in slightly rainy conditions this morning as we're in Wigan for what's potentially a double today for Wigan 19s against Warrington 19s. It's an early one, 10:30, because Warrington seniors are down the road at Bolton later on. It also helps me because at the last minute Skelmersdale United arranged the game to play somewhere called Greenalls, somewhere in Warrington, which we'll see later on. But it's academy to start today. So nice and dry here at Robin Park Arena. Statistics for this one this morning: 376 overall, 349 for Wigan. 7th against the Warrington 19s, who have a unique record that we've never seen Wigan lose to. Played 6, won 6. 6th time we've seen them at home. It's the 170th game between the DW and Robin Park. 55th 19s regular season game. It's also the 60th 19s game overall. 46th Rugby League in 2019 and 71st attendance in 2019 itself. Wigan, Warrington 19s. Half time at Robin Park Arena, so far so good. Wigan 22, Warrington 0. So full time, pretty comfortable for Wigan. Wigan 58, Warrington 6. Slight correction on the score, Warrington missed late on. So it was Wigan 58, Warrington 4. Bit of a quick bus trip home, quick change, and then it's off out for a new venture. There's somewhere called Sankey in Warrington as we visit Greenalls, Padgate, St Oswald and Skelmersdale United. Well, it was nice and dry when we were at Robin Park this morning. Quite the opposite. Nice bit of rain over at Great Sankey in Warrington. So we're going to see a brand new team. I think it's the first time I've ever seen us play a Cheshire League team. Greenalls, Padgate, St Hospital, if that's right. And it's also on an AstroTurf, so let's hope it's a good one. So, slightly rainy over here in Warrington. Notes for today: 247 overall, I think. 227, no, 248, sorry. Overall, 227 Skem. Whereas against Greenalls PSO, 94th team we've seen Skem face. 28th friendly overall, 74th away trip. 100 is likely to come possibly this season. 5th game in 1920, 26 football this year, 72nd attendance in 2019. A nice dry morning in Wigan and a very wet one in Warrington. Greenalls against Skelmersdale United. Off we go. Half time here at Great Sankey Hub. Greenalls 0, Skelmersdale United 2. So full time here at Greenalls PSO. Greenalls 2, Skelmersdale United 4. Goals in the second half, 4 goals. United were pulled back to 2-0 before late goals from Corley and Griff. Made it a 4-2 win, the first I've covered as MO. And in 2.5 years, 4 goals in a game is rare. Also means that this week comes to a close because with no rugby, senior wise, there's no Sunday. So a new week begins on Tuesday. Eskimos cables. But could be the 16s, we never know. But from a rainy Greenalls, it's a good one.